That old early morning sun's about to break on the horizon. The coffee's a-perkin', and the bacon's a-cookin', and it's time once again to head on up to Sportsman's Lodge and visit with Ron Jones.
We don't try to kill anything but roosters. Yeah.
Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? I'm Ron Jones, and it's Sportsman's Lodge. We're on every Saturday morning at 6 a.m. right here on News 13 WMBB, and we certainly do appreciate you watching this program, folks, and doing business with our sponsors, because like I always say, that's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us on the air. Let's see what we got today. I want to remind you about today now is the classical desserts over the Panhandle Pioneer Settlement in Bluntstown, Florida. Take Highway 20 and then take Silas Green Street to the north, and they'll take you right down to Panhandle Pioneer Settlement. It's the classical desserts day. That's from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Take your honey and go over there. Oh, all kind of homemade desserts. While music fills the air. If you've never been to that, you need to go. It's a good outing, and it's tonight from 6:30 to 8:30 at the Panhandle Pioneer Settlement in Bluntstown, Florida. Let's see what else we got on here now. Oh, yeah. I want to remind you about last year we went to, it's a spring thing at the Camp Helen State Park. Y'all probably remember that. We had a couple hundred people come through there and watch the show and everything. Really a good event. It's going to be again March 31st, 2012 from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Now what this is it's for different agencies and businesses and organizations that around the area that you want, if you want to promote your business or club or whatever, or business organization, you just go over there and you set up. It takes, brochures, whatever you want to do to promote, and it's, like I say, it's from 10 till 2 p.m. That's at Camp Helen State Park. We went last year, had a wonderful time, and they're going to waive the entrance fee to Camp Helen State Park that day. So all the viewers and spectators that come by, and like I say, it's open to the public. But if you have something you want to promote as a business or whatever, you're welcome to come set up. But you need to call them and let them know. But it is open to the public, and I had a lot of people come through there. So you want to call Elizabeth now. Give her a call at 850-267-8322, 267-8322, and her name is Elizabeth. Tell you you're very interested in coming over and setting up and promoting your business or organization or club or whatever. And I promise you won't be disappointed, folks. You can back your vehicle right up in there in your slot and everything. Take your table and set it up, and you're right there. So put your banner on your car, your truck, or whatever you want to do. It's a real nice thing. Y'all need to give her a call, okay? Also, have a viewer that wants to sell 2 large lots with an older single-wide mobile home, 275-foot deep well with great water, it says. Power pole, septic tank. It's a 1/10 of a mile to large Lake McKenzie and some great fishing. You can see the lake right there on the screen. It's 7 miles to Chipola River in the wildlife management area. Has a large grape arbor that bears fruit. And it's all fenced in, also got apple trees. They're asking $45,000, but we'll consider owner financing with a decent down payment. I may have to check into that. 45 grand? Shoot, man. 2 acres? Wow. Anyway, y'all need to call 850-762-2902. That's 850-762-2902. $45,000, folks. They will consider owner financing with a decent down payment. So y'all give them a call. Also, we've got some photos sent to us by Mitchell Gilbert. Ran into Mitchell over at the Bear Creek Hunt Club when we was shooting some segments over there. They also call him Uncle Ike. But he was telling about these nice brim he caught on Apalachicola. I said, send me some photos. So he sent them, and he also sent a deer picture. He said he harvested this the same day. It's an 8-point. I guess that's the day he sent the email. I'm not sure, but it was an 8-point. And he said this makes number 10 for the year. I hope they ain't counting, the game warden ain't counting. I guess that's okay as long as you don't kill them all on the same day. But anyway, nice deer. Okay, nice fish too. Said he enjoyed meeting with us at the Bear Creek camp and look forward to fishing with us. And we look forward to fishing with you too, Mitchell. So you just give us a call when you get ready. When you know they're biting now. Don't call me if they ain't biting. Give me a call when they're biting. Also, we're going to have, let's see, going to have part one now from Bear Creek Hunt Club, which we was over there and shot with Charlie Wooten and country music artist David Cooler, who did the Dog Huntin Man song. And y'all probably heard that. And also one, Country to the Bone. Got some videos on YouTube. Just go type in David Cooler, and you'll see all those videos and things and know a little bit more about David. He's a real country boy, down to earth, and had a real nice visit with him. And we didn't have a whole lot of luck that day, but I'll tell you what, we had a good time, as y'all are going to see. So we're going to have part one on that, and I think we're going to have to spill over into next week and have part two. But there's a chance we may have the hog butchering part one on next week instead of the week after. So I've already told everybody it was going to be 2 weeks from like today, but it may be part one next week. So if y'all tell anybody that to be sure and watch, but depends on what we get when we get through editing and all this stuff. So anyway, that's David Cooler, Charlie Wooten, Bear Creek Hunt Club. Folks, we'll be back in just a minute. Y'all watch this, and we're gonna have a good time.
Rich man moved in from out of state, buying up property and putting up gates. Said, I don't want you or your dogs on my land. He said, I've never hunted by running dogs. In fact, it should be against the law.
I'm supposed to be at a ball game at 4 o'clock. I need to be going.
Understand.
Have you got water problems? Pump won't pump? Do you need answers and solutions, but you don't want the runaround and you want someone honest? Well, have no fear, folks. Do what I did. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan Dubose will take care of your problem.
Hello, folks. This is Water Dan. I work on submersible pumps, jet pumps, do repairs and upgrades, anything to do with an existing water well. I would appreciate it if you call.
Call the man, Water Dan. He'll take care of your water problems. 850-535-9308. 535-9308.
Folks, you know why people from Washington, Jackson, Holmes, Bay County, you know why they call Water Dan? Because Dan Dubose knows what he's doing. Y'all give him a call. Innovative Glass. Together, Mark Moody and Tim Johnson have over 2 decades of experience in the glass industry. Mark and Tim have made Innovative Glass a success story. Innovative Glass has the most up-to-date equipment that you won't find at a lot of other glass companies in the area. They specialize in residential and commercial. Anything from shower doors, tabletop glass, and special made-to-fit windows and doors, Innovative Glass can handle small and large jobs, including big condo development window and door replacements. Innovative Glass has Sportsman's Lodge stamp of approval. Give them a call.
It's 850-541-2417 and 850-541-2418.
Innovative Glass, the professionals in Bay County.
Wow, this snow sure is gritty and salty. No, silly, this is sand, not snow. So that's why it's so hot. Yeah, but thank goodness our daddy owns A+ air conditioning. He keeps our home as cold as Alaska. Cool. Hey, I'll race you home.
For the most professional, most reliable, and most preferred air conditioning service in the area, call A+ Air Conditioning, 850-230-3009.
Okay, bet you I can win.
goodness, Daddy. Don't do it. Don't do it, son.
All right, better watch out. They going 13. Oh,
Don't fix across the room or crossing the path.
What do you know it's that time again? To meet at the clubhouse with all my friends. You don't know what you're missing. Let me tell you why. My daddy started this club many years ago. A lot of hard work, he made it grow into a way of life just for you and me. Well, yes, he did. He said, I want you to know there are people out there that try to stop you because they don't care about the way we do things down here in the South. Nothing wrong with being raised this way, and I don't give a damn what they say. Drop that tailgate, show them what it's all about. We turn them loose, let them run. It won't be a minute and the race is on. And once they hit that surface pond, the dogs went to singing their sweet song. Wait just a minute, they're coming my way. Maybe this will be my lucky day. I wish everybody could understand a full-blooded dog-hunting man.
Hey, Break, and look at this. A beautiful day to be out and be in the woods.
Two things that I've discovered about this morning. Number one, it's not as cold as it was when we were up here last year.
Right,
It was 17 degrees.
Right.
And they've paved the road.
They have paved the road into the hunting league.
Which kind of took some of the fun out of getting here because I was kind of used to sliding around those curves.
Yeah, you were doing that Bo Duke thing. And you enjoyed your first ride in, didn't you, Rick?
I did enjoy my first ride in. It's good to be in the woods early in the morning with the nice cool weather. I'm excited to be here.
I know, well, there's some, I don't know if we can get them to bark or not, but we got the hunting dogs over there in the back of the truck. They're ready. What time are you guys doing out? Next 10 or 15 minutes? It's good.
Well, next 30 minutes.
Next 30 minutes, Charlie says they'll be.
Next 8.
Oh, we eat breakfast today.
Sausage.
Okay.
Sausage and gravy.
And gravy and biscuits.
All
kinds of good
Charlie
stuff.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Then we're eating.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
My little boy's only 6 years old, standing with me out here in the cold. He just would not have it any other way. He said, Daddy, don't know that it won't be long.
Are they hiring up here?
Sure.
Pays pretty good, huh?
No.
Oh, don't.
No, pay's not any good. But you get to eat good.
Oh, that's good.
You get to eat good.
Right.
But anytime you want to take over, have at it.
You chief cook and bottle washer or just for the day?
No, we all share. That's one thing that we all do. We all get to share in that. But I usually do the breakfast.
Do you hunt too?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What's that sausage you got there?
We're going to make some sausage gravy. We've got sausage right on the grill out there too, some deer sausage.
What are you going to do, Carl?
I fixed to cook some deer sausage, and then some regular sausage too.
Regular sausage.
Yeah. Right there it says deer
sausage.
Small sausage, not for sale. But for eating. Saturday morning, and my thing on my truck said it's 19 up here. It's Saturday morning.
Everybody's discovered Bailey's in Chipley, Florida.
I'm Bo Durham. This is my wife, April. We come from Panama City every Friday night to eat at Bailey's. The food's great.
They just can't get enough of that good Friday and Saturday night seafood buffet. Shrimp, oysters, hot wings, and more. And them down-home cooked vegetables. Man, what you talking about? For you steak lovers, the largest selection cooked to perfection. Bailey's Surf and Turf Highway 77 at Highway 90, Chipley, Florida. It's so good. It's the next best thing to the old vegetable truck. It's Main Street Market in Chipley. Owned and operated by Paul Davidson, Main Street Market stocks the largest selection of good fresh fruits and vegetables and a whole lot more.
We sell wholesale or retail.
From fresh local milk.
That's so cheesy creamery milk.
To a complete line of Amish products to livestock and pet food.
We now offer a full line of Seminole feed. We also carry a full line of frozen vegetables, all types of Amish cheese. We have Amish butter, that's one of our specialties.
Hey, you need it? We've got it. Top quality coastal Bermuda horse hay year-round. If you like fresh fruits and vegetables, we have them at Main Street Market.
Corner of Highway 77 and 90 in Chipley, Florida.
Yes.
Donnie, you any further along?
Getting there, a little bit further.
Making the gravy now.
Yep, gravy's done. Fixing to put the biscuits in the oven. But now we're cheating this morning. We're using frozen biscuits.
Well, that's all right. Hey. Biscuits are biscuits sometimes, you know?
That's
you
right.
You ain't got nothing, but good frozen biscuits is good.
That's it.
That's right. I noticed Charlie left. They're looking better since you took over.
Here you go.
So he's over there working.
Yeah, he's working.
He's working. They're about ready, ain't you?
They close. I'm about ready to get them up.
They're good up here.
They bust them out.
Yeah.
Meet at the clubhouse with all my friends. You don't know what you're missing. Let me tell you why.
Best of luck on your hunt today, and know that you're always welcome in our studio to come by. We've had a lot of fun with that song. In this part of the world, a lot of people don't think that there's a lot of deer, and maybe the deer here in the Panhandle are not quite as big as they are in Tennessee, quite as big as they are in Alabama. But we have a lot of deer to go around for everybody, and I'm glad you're down here to get your share.
No, I wouldn't say anything about the size deer they got down here. I've seen some big ones. Mm-hmm. I've seen some big ones down here. The first year I came down, these guys put 11 point on the ground, bigger than the one I've seen up in South Carolina, you know, since I've been hunting up there.
Right.
They got good deer down here.
Well, man.
Good people. I can't thank Mr. Wooten enough for kind of bringing me down here. This is my 4th year.
Right.
And, well, 4th of many. Mm-hmm. 4th of many. And thank you for bringing me down here. I'd like to give a shout out for all the guys down here. I wish I could sit here and name them all off. But I thank them for bringing me in like they had. They treated me just like family, and it seemed like everybody here together's family.
Yeah.
And that's the same way it is back home. You know? I like to give a shout out to them, and plus down here in the Panhandle, I like to give a shout out to my good friends at Crooked Creek Mud Bog. Down there, there's some deer hunting fools down there too. Well, good country folks down there and good country folks up here, and they have flat. I've seen a lot of deers and good dog runners and good fellowship. Man.
Well, man, I'm glad you're here. David Cooler, everybody. Give him a big hand. All right, they're about to get on a race here in just a few minutes. I know some guys just left just a few moments ago here at the camp. They're looking for tracks, and we'll see if they find one a little bit later. Plus, the joke of the day is coming up.
The joke of the day. Hey, how's the season been? How's the season been this year, guys?
How many of you gotten off the lead?
The last few years.
Joke of the day.
It's a lot better. Oh, it's the joke of the day. Joke of the day. Okay, so evidently it has been a good season. We're back with more after this.
Josh, you get where you can see him. Go ahead and round him up, and we'll get over there with that stuff he's got when he gets it ciphered out.
Well, we got a cipher for a little while. Y'all go ahead and let that one trail. We're still ciphering on this one.
Charlie, where you got him?
Purdy Pines Road between the Johnny Road and the airport. Only person that's run over it is Eddie.
Who's going to cover the 5 point, Ron? I'm at the 5 point.
You going south of the track?
Yeah, I'm talking about between the Johnny and the airport.
He's going back to the north towards the intersection of the tractor and the John.
Well, turn them loose, let them run. It won't be a minute, let the race is on. And once they hit that cypress pond, the dogs will be singing their sweet song. Wait just a minute, they're coming my way. Baby, this will be my lucky day. But Daddy, I hope you understand. I'm a full-blooded dog hunting.
track at on those little pins?
Possum, that's a funny looking radio you got there. I ain't never seen one of those before.
It's pretty quiet too.
Yeah, it is. What is that?
That's a GPS Garmin.
You lost? Is that what you worried about, or
keeps
what?
up with the dogs.
Are you kidding me?
You know right where he's at all times.
Well, that's something new, isn't it?
They've had him out now for about 3 years, 4 years.
So I can't see it that good. But where's that dog located? Can you see him now?
Yeah, I can see him. You see the?
You can point to him.
You see the blue triangle?
Point to him. I
That's
can't see it that good.
But blue triangle.
Okay, yeah.
Is where we're at.
I see it. There it is. Yeah.
And the dog
There you
is showing
go.
where he's at. So once they get him on the ground, we'll know which direction he's going.
So
we'll keep up with him.
That's handy if you lose your dog. Of course, I guess you won't lose him with that, but at least you know.
You can't lose him with it.
Oh, that's good.
You can't lose him with it. If you shoot a deer and he's down on the ground, the dogs go to it. You can use your Garmin and go right to him.
That's good.
If they're quiet, hush, leave the deer. You can go back where they were at and find the deer most likely.
But this is another positive for deer dog hunting. That's all I'd say.
Well, it helps us keep the dogs on our lease. Right. Is what it does.
Wait just a minute, they're coming my way. Maybe this will be my lucky day. But Daddy, I hope you understand I'm a full-blooded dog hunting
man. When you're taking your vacation, make it all that it can be. Rest and relaxation for yourself and your family. When you take to the open road, you'll know what it's like to be free. If you want to find out how freedom feels, come to Holiday on Wheels. If you want to find out how freedom feels, come to Holiday on Wheels.
When buying meat, make sure it's fresh and that you know where it came from. Stone's Meats in Shipley, Florida is the butcher of choice in this area.
Everything is made right here. We produce our own bacon, hams, and sausage.
From smoked bacon, hams, and sausage to fresh cut beef and pork, Henry Stone and his staff know the business. Henry can custom cut.
If you like your steak 3/4 of an inch or 1.5 inches, we'll cut them however you like them.
Folks, don't take any chances. Buy it fresh cut from the best. Stone's Meats, 1008 Highway 277, Shipley, Florida, 850-638-0673. Be safe. Call Stone's Meats today.
We've said it for years, folks. When you do business with Stone's Meats in Shipley, Florida, you know where your meat's coming from and you know that it's safe. Your daddy in 1957 started the hunting club.
1957, that's right.
In Alabama. I mean, not Alabama, no, South Carolina.
Right, South Carolina.
And and I guess that's kind of where you picked it up over the years. You just kind of grew up with it, right?
Since I was a little fella, that's right. Yeah.
Now, from then to now, how do people view dog? I know back a long time when it first got started, there wasn't a whole lot said about it and everything, but how do the people view it now as opposed to way back then?
To be honest with you, back then, back home from where I'm from, when I was a little old fella at the hunting club and stuff, we didn't even have a deer stand on the property. That's just what everybody did at that time, was dog hunting, you know, and it was a tradition back home. But still hunting came in effect, you know, I'm sure people was doing it and stuff. I'm just talking about just a small family in our club and stuff like that, it was just mainly dog hunting. That was what we did on the weekends and stuff like that. And that was the big thing back then.
And I know that over the years and here lately, people are trying to shut the dog hunters down.
Yes.
And we shot a program a couple of weeks ago up in Alabama, and for the first time in 12 years, those boys got harassed by the game warden up there. You know, it's just a big political thing that people just don't like it, and then I think most people don't understand it. You know,
exactly right. Yeah.
Until you actually experience it. You know, it's there was 25 guys on this lease up there. He said, I told they didn't get anything that particular day. I said, well, if a deer can get past 25 guys, you know, it ain't all that bad. You know, what to complain about anyway?
Right.
You got a song called
Dog Huntin Man.
Dog Huntin Man, and
yes,
how long ago did you do that?
That was in 08.
In 08.
Started that song that got released out around 08. on that air.
And I've listened to that. I'm sure most of you have heard it. And it's done good for you.
Yes, sir. I had no idea it had gotten down here until I met Mr. Wooten here a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
That I'm not really sure. I think there's a guy down here named Possum. I think Possum kind of found that song and got it hooked up with Charlie. Is that correct, Charlie?
Yeah.
And
by the way, Charlie's he's the head guy over engineering-wise over all the Clear Channel stations in this area. So.
And he's the head guy over Bear Creek Hunting Club.
That's right.
Yep.
And I'm running the cameras.
And he's running the cameras. Charlie and I worked together at Channel 7 years ago. And he's gotten a lot older, hasn't he?
Well, he's hanging in there. He's looking pretty good. He's looking pretty good down here.
But you've also got a Country to the Bone video.
Yes,
I
sir.
watched that several times. I'd like to play that on my show.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, but here's what you've seen these pictures and videos where they put these black strips across people's eyes and things like that. You know, and there's a couple of places I may have to do that because I myself, along with probably most of my viewers, have peed off the porch at one time or another. Okay, but there's a lot of them that hadn't. So you know. But anyway, so if you see some black strips over there.
Well, okay, well that's fine. But if somebody that hadn't never done that before, I hadn't met them yet. Everybody I have met in my life has done that once or sometime. You know what's phenomenal about that? You know, when you're coming up as a kid, you don't have to train them to do that.
That's right.
It's all by nature.
That's right.
They get up in the morning, they just walk right on past the bathroom, right onto the porch.
That's right. Yeah, a lot of them do that, don't we? Well, folks, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but all the time you have a good time.
That's right.
And you know, we had a lot of good opportunities today, just couldn't put it together.
Yeah, well, you got to see that big buck.
Oh yeah, you did too.
I did too.
We got to see him up close and personal, but we were moving in our truck. We were trying to get there to him, but he crossed the road before we could get stopped.
We sure gave it a try, though, didn't we?
He took us for a ride.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and it's like I say, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but it's fun.
A lot of fun.
And they're gonna continue on. I got to go. I got some stuff I got to do. And
his kitchen pass is running out, folks.
Yeah, my kitchen pass is running out. So, but anyway, David,
it was a pleasure.
Appreciate it, man.
Pleasure.
Charlie,
all right,
appreciate it.
Good to see you, Ron.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the program today. Hope you'll join us again next Saturday on Sportsman's Lodge. Until then, I'm Ron Jones, and we'll see you next week.
We've been right here.
You waiting to eat, man, Charlie?
I'm waiting on it to come.